What's up? Johnny Maggot here. And it's time to play week 15. Get the Bucks. I believe they just got mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So, see how this goes. What's up, Rob?
Everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20. First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, we reach week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled,
J-Lo's good.
Mass a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
Hey, watch the ball. First down, here's Cousins. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them.
All right, I'll take it.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of fun with their performance.
The big boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Coming.
Second down, Cousins. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Out right to Bourne. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I should know better. Go do $1 or something like that.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I like it.
McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense.
There we go.
Too great, and he goes down once
McPhee. Yeah, superstar Willoughby. He's really looking great right now.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Key the tight end.
There we go.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Pulled in at the 24. A good return there.
Good field position to start playing.
And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions under second-year coach Matt Patricia as we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
56. Check 56.
On first down, Mahomes. You got nothing. Got a man over the
Can't wait till Cooper Kupp gets back.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yeah, there, TJ.
Mike's 50, Charlie. Mike's 56. Bring it. Bring it. 56. 56
From
is mine.
midfield, here's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams. And at
There
the
we go.
7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit.
There we go.
Touchdown now of the season. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare.
Activated.
Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a
Here we
knee,
go.
and
Here
they'll
we go.
start at the 25.
Here we go.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back.
Bro,
out
John,
onto the
shit
field.
talking
And on the last go-around,
Rob,
they
even
couldn't get
though Rob
any
is probably off
They had to punt from
the
deep inside
stream now.
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles in general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
There you go.
consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
There's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant.
They go play action. Cousins. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with
There we
it.
go.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's right, we had Seals Jones.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after
Was
the
it
catch,
Meadow League?
but still an effective gain
That's what
nonetheless.
I do.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And he will be
Not sure he
very
stopped him
close
with
to
that.
a first down.
Oh, maybe.
I see the closed fist of the referee.
3, he did stop him apparently.
4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Okay, baby,
And
let's
possession
go.
will
Not
switch
terrible.
hands 1st and 10. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours at camps. The prevailing message
Oh, there
in
we go.
each and every one.
It got his man complete. 20, 10.
Can't believe they do the cover 1 crap.
In for a Lions touchdown.
They let the guy with 19 touchdowns. Yeah. Have an easy 20th touchdown.
And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Extra
screw you
point good
guys.
by Hopkins. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here.
We gotta try it.
They need to steal possession.
Get some time to practice it, you know?
Match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big
There we go.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Sack, baby! Sack, baby!
Yeah, I love it.
Third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Let's go, boys! Bring it up!
Is it still open? The Tyrell Williams pass play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Mahomes now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now for Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh shit, get up there.
They've got it with a first, and this is caught.
He caught that.
A big play.
That's awesome.
For Detroit. 54 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that
That's
one-handed
freaking
catch was
phenomenal.
instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after.
And he's got his
There we go.
man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the
that's
obvious
pick,
is
and
to try
should
and
be
be
6.
the number 1 or number 2 seed.
That should
But
be
when
a
you
pick
look at
6.
it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get hot and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we see those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get it across the
first down play
midfield
for them.
stripe into Lion
I'm
territory.
gonna hit you all day.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Come on, baby. see what you got.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins going to get this to his rookie. That's Andy Isabella. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Cousins now 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
nice hit.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And
We're
he'll
gonna
take
stop him
this inside
shy.
the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard
Arm
line.
kick.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30
Good work,
to
boys.
the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
He's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens.
Oh, run.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
54's Mike. Check. Watch. 4. Woo-hoo! Right there. Right there.
From the 45 on second down. Mahomes.
Ooh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Yeah, he's just got stripped.
Loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return comes
That
to a
sucks.
halt right at the 44-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Cousins. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
A
up.
gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
26, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with.
Yeah.
But it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Complete. Richardson has
There we
it.
go.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
2 fumbles, 1 play.
That's our ball, baby. Go easy.
I was just trying to hurdle over the pads on the ground.
So
And
the defense there, opportunistic.
It's
That
nice
was
to
a
give
mistake.
them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll run it with Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Yeah, he's doing
It's the
5-2.
fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. The coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
I'm here all day. Mike's 56. Yellow. 56. 56. 56.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And
There we go.
Touchdown, Detroit. Tyrell Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be
Bucs
3rd
stops
and
here.
5. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is
Can we get a grounding call?
complete. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend, because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down.
Now, nice job on the return there. 16 yards.
Let's go!
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They're in the 2nd quarter at Heinz Field, and the Bills have taken the early lead. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
54. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open left side, it's Williams. Now a timeout signal.
Go to the end zone or to the sideline.
To go before halftime.
No other spots.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Defense wins championships, baby. 56. Mike, 56. Attack. 56. Check back. Two, fellas, let's go.
Oh, he's open.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Yeah, score.
Williams
Touchdown.
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Just kick it off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Tyrell Williams heading back out on the field now. And we get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game, 8 catches now.
Yeah, that play was pretty bad.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who's just really taking care of business in their part of the field,
That was open.
back to him.
He's airing it up, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit.
Great job. Touchdown for Dave.
With another touchdown, number 24 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead will swell by one more. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
You want to switch to one guy and you switch to the other.
28 yards.
It's so frustrating.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And now a throw on 1st down there.
Man, so many defenders putting their hands on the ball.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
He's checking. Crash.
Cousins again. Under a heavy rush,
There we
and
go.
down he goes.
Boom!
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You missed it.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot.
Come on, fellas.
And this score will stay right where it is.
That sack was huge.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players.
Let's go.
These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Mahomes now just one misfire so far after that last completion. 15 of 16. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
He's just beating that safety.
Williams, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Here's Cousins. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
All right.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Leonard Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it.
He fumbles it forward to his center, who's right there.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
4 yards on the dump off at second down.
Yeah, baby! Yeah! Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins.
Get wide.
And
Nice
that one
play.
got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Cousins.
Oof,
And he can't
could've been
quite
picked.
pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at
Should've
least
been
it's
their
4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Get there.
He's going to go for a... Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Ah, shit.
Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if it's revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
There we go.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Fumble it,
These
but
guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
yeah, I love it.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's do this.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. A 3rd quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. It's now a 2-touchdown lead there for the Dolphins. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Yeah, I love it.
Now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go one more.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Yellow, yellow.
4.
Mike, 50.
Bravo. Go, go, go.
Let's go.
54.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's airing it out. This is
There we go.
inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Yeah, way to go. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys continue to pour it on. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass
See a close one.
6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. But other times, the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Single, single. Single, single.
On 2nd and inches, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That
An
bad
incomplete
time.
pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he didn't quite have the back spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So out now come the Lions. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, the remote's clicking off right now. Now it's Carson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I'm trying to collect.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's airing it out for Williams.
There we go.
Caught inside the 35.
Gonna love it.
A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. Boy,
it's almost 600 yards passing.
For offense, Charles, it certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Mahomes firing complete. And inside the 20
That's insane.
he's
Poor
brought
game.
down. 11 yards there, first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
Threw another pick.
Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys...
I just don't expect them to be able to read that.
We got to seal this game, boy.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Out of his end zone.
You ain't doing
Safety.
And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
We got this.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowouts,
You won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You got to know what's going on.
Let's see if we can get 100 yards.
Obviously, that begs the question: what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check.
Now here's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
56.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
I'm scared.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lee. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42.
Right there, right there.
Mahomes now on first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally
He's
means?
over 600.
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Can't believe they let you play.
Mahomes
Can't believe they
gonna
even
throw.
let you play.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it the next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Could have had like 7 picks this game.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Yeah, that's game.
Bucks on 3rd down.
Thank you for watching.
Twice and have had plenty of opportunities.
Have a good one, guys.
3rd and
Peace.
6.